Hey y'all. Okay. Just waiting for a few of y'all to come in as usual. Hey, allegedly. Hi, Brianna Simone Pittyville. Brianna, I hope your girl don't be upset with me, but I kind of went off with somebody last night about you. Somebody messed with my little Brie. I didn't like that. I don't know if you watched my upload yesterday or today, but I did that. I did. Because I get tired of this person always trying to talk about somebody. And look how she looked. I really did. Hey, TSCC, Lord Empowerment Apocalypse, Pat Nicholson, Sprinkle 45, Karen King, Dash, Love for You. I think I pronounced your name right this time. Now, I know y'all see my title. I know everybody know what's going on. Somebody else called it the best actress. That's what Duchess Kelly Love called it. I call it Cry Me a River. Now, hey, Latoya, everybody know and I know, and everybody else know who's been watching YouTube for the last 2 years with this lady that's over there crying live. Everybody know how she inserted herself into something that wasn't her business. Everybody know how she lied. Everybody know that through those 2 years, almost 2 years, and through those months, she had been losing moderators for one reason or another. She's falling out with them. She's falling out with anybody that she used to be in cahoots with, friends with, YouTube shit with, or whatever you may want to call it. Okay. Now she's over there now crying. No, something else went on besides that. Now let me tell y'all a little bit of the story. She had this so-called best friend, and I'm now finding out is her cousin. Okay, and this person is not a content creator, of course, but this person, people are going after her. People are noticing her. Her pictures got put out there. We know who she is. She's a cousin. She's always been in cahoots with 5A. Okay, so 5A seems to think that she needs to drop all of her moderators because of somebody going after Tracy D. But the thing is, Libe has, aka Libe, you brought her into this. Once she got into this and started saying all the hateful, vile, hurtful, low down, below the belt stuff with you, that you bring her into to do with you, she's fair game like anybody else, just like I'm fair game for even being on here. So no, I don't feel bad about you crying because frankly, I don't see the real tears because all these 2 years, you've been acting like you so tough, you so hard. You run to the police snitching. You talking about you got paperwork on somebody, but you've been poking them the whole 2 years. Now you want to get on here and wear some shades and act like you're crying. Then you want to do your shades like this and dab a tear that I didn't see and nobody else saw. You put her in that position. You did that yourself. And now she's so hurt about it as if somebody coming after her like it's her fault. Well, it is your fault. And when you guys had that smoke fest that night when she threatened to beat up the Becky and QB was over there, she was saying stuff that night too, as if she was a commentator. So whether she was a commentator or not, she put herself in that position. Now, I know you're human and you probably got human feelings like all the rest of us do, and you can shed a tear too. But I don't think you actually sharing tears for something like that, because that's not a big deal that somebody's showing her picture. Way more worse stuff has been done than that. No, something else is going on. No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that's the reason why I'm getting rid of all my moderators, people coming after them. Well, you had her to come after you, after everybody else. And I'm finding out not only was she your moderator, I think her daughter, that other person in your chat named Demi or Diddy or DEMMD or something like that, that's y'all relative too. I don't know if it's her daughter what she is, but she's related in some kind of way. Uh, so all your family is moderators. So you're gonna get rid of all of them. That's what it seems like. Okay. Crybaby Nation, yeah, she inserted. Yes, she inserted herself. Now, she inserted herself back then And then she had this lady, Tracy D, aka Trish, whatever her name is. She was the one that Chris was talking about in the hallway. He was saying Trish sent me when he came there with that bag of groceries. They set him up, and he looked down, dumbfounded. He didn't know what was going on. That Trish. Yes. So you inserted yourself whenever you come on the platform with Five Bay, Stank Bay, Lie Bay, whatever you want to call her. That is what you do. You go after everybody just like she do. So you may as well be a content creator. Hey, Freddie. Noosa, well, welcome, Fred. Welcome. Glad to have you. Thumbs up and share. Hi, Christy. You said daughter. Okay, too many people were starting to question her honesty was way to give. Yes, I'm thinking it's another way too for clicks, views, super chats, or whatever the case may be. Last Watkins worry about Jasmine Cordon from Inlet any day now. Babe Nation. Okay, then y'all know what to do about that. I don't know who that is. Apocalypse the Destroyer. There are trolls in the chat, moderators. Yeah, I think that Babe Nation owns Susie. Is she gone yet? Is she gone yet? Andreas? Yes, Carla H. She is a master manipulator. Yes, she is. Okay. I am with you, blessed things. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, something else is going on with that. And trolls, I don't know why y'all want to come here and try to take up for her. Y'all know I'm speaking the truth. That's why y'all over in here. Y'all claim y'all don't watch me. So if you're a cult leader, Libe, aka Stanky Baby, don't watch me, why y'all over here? Go on back over there, wet it, and help mop up some of the water from the river over there. That's supposed to be crying, which we know it's not really crying for real, okay? Go back over there with that. Because like I said, all these 2 years, you was a tough guy. Now you over there crying. Something else going on with that. And then, actually, I heard a few people say that they actually like Tracy D. And if she wasn't with you, they can deal with her. If she had a page, they would support her. They say that by herself, without you, she could be an okay person. A couple people said that today. See, and she did come in here because of you. Now her picture's shown, which both of y'all ashamed of the fact that y'all had that surgery. Because I think y'all ashamed because when y'all lost that little bit of weight, y'all came over here fat shaming everybody. Maybe because y'all was hurt all of y'all life and y'all couldn't stand people teasing y'all. So when y'all lost that weight, y'all decided to fat shame. In reality, you don't look that good as you claim to, because one of them got spots all down her chest, all over her face, and it got braids. From here, it's slicked down like she done painted something on, to make it look like edges, and the braids start about right here. And so you talk about everybody else, you be able to talk about Two-Face, which her hair do look bad, don't get me wrong, but yours look just as worse, okay? Yeah, so you over there lying and crying and weeping. They coming at my moderator. Well, you put her in that position if they are coming after her. Okay? With your fake self. You fake, she fake, and everybody over there in your chat, something wrong with them. Some of them is finding out. Some of them, need a brick to fall on their head, but then some of them kind of seeing through all that foolishness that you've been doing. Hey, Kay Summers, I love fat people. That's right. And I love them too. And I said the other day, my family is big. My mom's a big woman. But you got two people in here that used to be big like that. And just because they lost the weight, they want to fat shame. No, it's not nobody's fault because you don't like yourself. No, nobody's fault because you had low self-esteem. You know what I'm saying? My mother loved us, and taught us and that we were beautiful and would tell us we was beautiful. Taught, and you dress, and we dress nice, keep your hair nice, you look just as good as anybody else. So evidently you weren't raised like that, but you have such low self-esteem as to get on here and talk about everybody's weight just because you went and had a surgery and lost some weight. I've already said that the ladies on our team is beautiful women, so there's nothing you can say about them, that's going to really hurt them. So believe that, so you're jealous. So that's all I got to say about that. Something else is going on with that, and that's all to it. Now, you guys, I watched Timothy Bland today, and he had the question come up, and I don't know if he was questioning because of the men panel last night. He was saying, is gay a choice? He was saying for 6,000 years, nobody was able to figure that out. So he went on to say, yes, it is a choice. It's a stupid choice. Okay. He say it's a lying choice. Is a choice to tell the truth or is a choice to tell a lie? So when he said that, I started thinking about, of course, Juicy Booty. You know how he tried to stay in the closet and then when he finally got busted about that Jack app and everything, then he want to come out and say it's a top. You know, I started thinking about him. He made a choice. He made a choice to lie and stay in the closet, and he's still making that choice. He's not all the way out. He's still insisting that he's bisexual. He said that when he go to those conventions, there's straight men and they have women on their arm. But in reality, they're not straight, they trades. And the wrong thing about that is they go on to marry and have children. And then later down in life, and as the children get just a little older, 9, 10, or whatever, you know, I'm saying the age, but he said down the line, they break up, they split up because eventually the person tell them that what they really want, and they really start coming out that late in the game after they've married and had children, and that's not right. That's not right when it comes to these ladies that marry these trades and these down low men that want to hide in the closet like that. I think if anybody would have gave Juicy Booty a second look, he probably could have had a woman too. But I felt like he was so big and greasy looking and just nasty and condescending when he talked to people. He couldn't get a wife like that. See, the fact that he wanted to stay in the closet and play like that, he was bisexual. You know, he wasn't one that can get a wife and act like that. So that's why he's on here acting like that now. Because there's no way him and that guy he got, you know, is a couple because both of them look too feminine. But I hear when two feminine gay guys get together, they're called lesbians. So that brought me to the conclusion that I think that he was also talking about Juicy Booty when he said that about that convention and how those gay men marry women. That is what they do. So anyway, Juicy Booty, like I said, even like last night, you know, the people, you know, were asking the question that he thought he picked a subject to fly over people's head like that. He was giving me feminine teased in, just like he wearing those wigs now. Somebody, well, I said a while back that he was jealous because he wants to wear wigs, he wants to wear a dress. So what he did was he got that rug that was made out of chicken feathers and rug and, you know, glue and stuff, and he put it on his head, but he didn't like the way it looked. He really wanted the wig for real. So he ended up finally wearing the wig. Next thing he gonna do, guys, he gonna have a dress on next. You just watch and see, because somebody said that. Like Ari, Ben mentioned that Jay Wilson said, excuse me, guys, he wanted to be a cross dresser. He wanted to have a sex change. Now, like Ari said this, wow, about a year and a half ago. And I believe him because after they got to doing that fake fruiting that they were doing, they got kind of close and they talked about things among each other. You know, they even, you know, planned to meet up with each other and do a fake beef until like Ari, he can't hold ice water, he gave it up. So now it's getting close to the dress thing because of those wigs. I know it is. That's what he really wants to do. And let me read the chat. Let's see, Chris. He showed him. Yeah, Fred Keller, everybody's been noticing that. That is really what he wants to do because too many people has been saying it. And so I believe I would give him about, I don't know, a month. He might come on here with something that like a kimono or a one size fit all similar kind of stuff. Y'all see me wearing, y'all can't really see me if I stand up, you know, and well, he can call it a kimono. He can it's really a dress, you guys, but he's gonna be wearing something like that to kind of throw us off. Okay, so I can see him wearing something like this because it has all kind of prints, like especially the African prints. You know, I can see him in one of those because didn't he have something similar to that? He had like a shawl on. Okay, so that's the next thing he's gonna do. He's gonna have a dress on. He tested himself to see if it would work. Yeah. Also, you remember that? He did, huh? He has something that looks similar to what I'm wearing right now. What is it called? An Afghan? Okay, so that is what he's going to do next, because he probably cross-dressed in the house, around the house on there, but in public, he's just not ready to do it yet. So that's what I see him. Apocalypse said he does want to be a woman. Castro. What you mean? Castro want to be a woman? He does want to be a woman. Oh, you talking to Castro? I didn't see his comment. I like him, but I don't believe that he wants to be. Yes, he do. Yes, he do, Castro. And you know, you're probably saying that because at one point or another, he wanted you. You remember when you got your picture put up there, and all he can talk about was you for the next 3 weeks because you showed a picture of your body, your peen, and everything, and all he talked about was you. He kind of liked it you, and you knew that. So of course you're gonna take up for him, okay? Now, I ain't the only one saying that. Yeah, and that's just like all the other young men that came through here, and each and every one he started feuding with them. He really wanted to be with one of them for real. And I'm not just saying this because I don't really fool with him like that. I'm saying it because the proof is in the pudding. You know, little by little, he keep coming out doing different things. Just listen at the way he talk. He even do that lingo more and more and more. Just listen how he talk. Look at how he's dressing. He wants to be younger than what he is because see, he couldn't come out of his generation. So now he's starting to come out and do the things that these younger kids doing. Young man and young lady. I just say kids because I am older. I am a woman of a particular age. So when I say these kids, I don't mean no harm. So so let me say these young people, well, they able to live their life in the way that they want to live it these days. And so he's just now being able to kind of inch himself out a little bit, but he tried to put it on because of the Christian church he brought up in. But see, there's a lot of young men and young ladies been brought up in Christian church that's in their teens, 20s, and 30s and 40s or whatever. And they're out. So you can't put it on that. There's even gay pastors, so you can't put it on that. You just still stuck in the mindset that you don't like yourself and you really want to be more feminine than what you are, but you don't want nobody talking about it. That's just all to it. That's just what I see. Now, God Sunshine said, "Leave me understand the moment I bent over and didn't lose my breath. There was nothing, no one could tell me anything." Okay. Tissy, he wears. I believe that. I really believe that's what I'm saying. He probably cross-dressed around the house, TSCC. I really think he do. How else could he just happen to have wigs laying around? Okay, he been had those wigs. All of a sudden, he just happened to have a wig, and then he have shown us 2 wigs so far. So you can't tell me he don't have other things in his house that he wear around the house. Okay. Oh my gosh, they're cutting up me. But I'm only speaking what I see. I'm only speaking the truth, you guys. I really am. I'm really speaking the truth. So you see, Christy Love said he tried to act young, but you can look at him. And you know what? And I'm glad you said that. Not only is he trying to act young, he looks older. I don't know, something is bothering him, something's worrying him. Y'all think that he really got upset because him and the Twosies broke up? Because it seems like ever since they've been feuding together, you know, he looking older, he looking worried in the face, you know, but he's trying to dress young with that old face. He's really looking young. And just compare his picture, you guys look at him, and then look at him 6 months ago, and y'all can see a big change in his features. Okay? Y'all can see a big change in his features. So just look at that. And I know a lot of that is true, even with Tootsie over there, because he thought that they were better friends than what she thought. He was a better friend to her than she was to him. So he probably confided a lot into her. And I know he did, just the fact that how he kept bragging about it. She had some picture and would never talk about it. So that means he told her more and showed her more, but she slowly should have been coming out with the stuff too. So she's not lying. And he said he don't dox people. He rode all around her neighborhood taking pictures. Okay. He's the worst one over here. And I say that because he does it under the table. Anybody else come right out and let you see what they're doing. But he's sneaky to him. That's the worst kind. You know, a backstabber is the worst kind. I rather people, you know, that don't like me come in my face and show me that they like me instead of being behind my back. That's the worst. I'd rather you be straight up with me. Don't get behind my back with that. So you have to watch that. Yes, Apocalypse, his eyes are sunken in, and he has more gray hair. He looks older, I'm telling you. And this is all of a sudden. So, like I said, guys, I don't think that he just happened to have two wigs. And so far, he only showed us two. He's going to show us another one. Like I said, pretty soon he'll have an African on, and then maybe he'll graduate to a dress. You know, who knows? Now, moving right along, I watched just a little bit of a Spilly Boy. Y'all know I like Spilly Boy. I'm always talking about Spilly Boy because that is one of my favorites on here. So he had to come back off the porch just a little bit over there on on-site April. Mhm. He said she's the ugliest woman on the YouTube. She was trying to insinuate that she bought his camera. He said she didn't buy nothing. What happened was he bought a camera. People were super chatting him, and he wanted people to know what he bought with the super chat. He wanted people to know that he put their money that they gave to him for good use, and she had donated $100. So now she's over there saying she bought his equipment. So he did say that, and he said that. Well, besides talking, calling her ugly and talking about the way she dressed, he told her, he say, get up and run around the room. Or take the camera with you. So what he really was saying, y'all heard that she have a peg leg or a limp or something. I don't make it fun of a handicap, you guys. I just, I had handicap in my family. But it was funny the way he said that. I don't know why these people keep coming at Spilly Boy like that. He don't even be bothering them. But he puts them in their place. He really does. He put them in their place. And then, y'all know that Tracy D had called in to QB's, to tell her part of the story. Now she did admit one of those pictures, was her. But she said one that was with somebody else that wasn't her, but it is her. And Olivia had called in. Olivia's one of the ones said that she would watch Tracy D. And if Tracy D had her own channel, she said she's likable. Well, I didn't watch the whole thing to listen to her to see what she likable, because really I can't do QB when he get that old high pitched voice and yeah, honey, and all that. I can't watch it for long. I just kind of peeked over there, but she said she's likable. But like I said, I think something else went on. I really do, and that's my take on that. And that's all I got right now for you guys. I'll be back later on. I wanted to come on here and talk about this person over there crying a river, crying about this. I'm thinking that Tracy D probably told her, I don't want to be in all this foolishness that you is putting me in, because it's really because of you. And if you was a good friend like that, and you know how people bit at you, you know how you poke at everybody, and everybody clap back at you, but you bring her on here, she probably didn't know it was as bad as it is, the things that you do. But you brought her into this. Okay. So that's what's going on. I can't believe it's just because of this one incident, because everybody's picture has been pulled at one time or another. Your pictures have been pulled. Well, they even saw with QB that night. That was worse. That was worse than the pictures that y'all showed before she had that was shown before she had the surgery. When she was in there with the Becky, she really can show that those films to the police are getting threatened like that. That was worse. So anyway, you guys, I'm finna go. I just wanted to come on here and chit chat a little bit about that. I'm gonna catch y'all later. I'll be back later. Okay. Thanks again, everybody, for stopping by my house to holler at me. Thanks for the continuing support. Okay, and like this up before you leave. Love you guys. Bye.